Hi everybody, it's Dara, and I am back from the farmer's market, and I'm happy to say that I scored some very ripe hachia persimmons. These have to feel like a water balloon. If they're pointy at the bottom, they're hachia, and if they are not ripe and you bite into it, you will have a chalky, terrible experience. And so the flat bottom ones are called fuyu persimmons, and you can eat those like very soft or like an apple. I love them, cut up into salads. These I just eat as they are, or I take the stem off and I blend them with cinnamon, and they're gorgeous. Persimmon pudding. So my Mary Poppins bags still reign supreme. They are now out of they're not in print anymore. They're not being manufactured anymore. So anyway, here are beets, which are blood builders, blood cleansers, good for energy. They really help build our blood, and they are vasodilators. So if you're going to go work out and you want a lot of blood flowing to your muscles, beets are excellent. We cut off the top, and for our raw winter survival, our raw fusion where raw meat's cooked, you cut up the beet leaves and you saute them in a little bit of olive oil with garlic and onions and salt, and you serve that over zucchini. You serve that over a salad, so you have a little bit of warm with your raw, a little bit of cooked with your raw to get through the winter. And I found these beautiful, it's such beautiful squash season, and I love these teeny little yellow ones. And I can julienne them or just dice them into little pieces and toss them with a beautiful dressing, maybe just even olive oil, nutritional yeast, which tastes like cheese. You get it in the bulk bin at Whole Foods, and a little bit of salt and garlic, and I have a wonderful zucchini pasta. So, and yes, I am reusing these plastic bags. So we have a whole bunch of beautiful zucchini. We have, excuse me, in threes. I sneezed in threes. We have stinging nettle carefully packaged for me from Coleman Family Farms. Very excited to find stinging nettle because this gets rid of inflammation in our bodies. And so it's just growing out in the wilderness, and it will sting. It does sting you. It'll create a little rash. But what we do with this is we just chop it up, put it in a pot, boil it for maybe 10 minutes, let it stew for an hour just on low, and then we have a beautiful nettle tea. I also buy dried nettle from Mountain Rose Herbs, so I can have nettle tea all the time. But fresh is just so very lovely. I'm really happy about this. So what else do we have? Guava. I love guava. They're high in vitamin C and fiber. These are a special kind of guava, and there's some that are available. This is from Letty at Garcia Farms, and this one is so beautiful. And I am really famous around here for just taking the guava, banana, and some vanilla and blending it into a pudding. You can also blend this with water and then strain out. There's little pits that I don't mind eating, but you can strain it out and have a guava smoothie and strain it and then mix that with banana. I might do that. So we've got guava. We have also from Garcia Farms beautiful avocados. I love to support the farmers. It's obvious why. These people are growing beautiful organic food. They're waking up really early to pick it. They're waking up really early to drive to us at the farmers markets. They work really hard, and they deserve everything they get, in my opinion. Our smiles and our energy exchange in the form of money, because we are showing with our dollars what is important. And food with pesticides is the worst thing we can do. It's really just, we become toxic. We don't think straight. Our livers get toxic. And this food is about, we can eat like this and cleanse our liver. We can eat like this and cleanse our intestines. We can add healthy flora back in by having so much fiber. We can get to our optimal weight. We can lose all kinds of ailments we didn't even know that we had until we lose them. So beautiful Maggie's Farm, a little bit squashed lettuce, which is not a problem. I will unsquash it and toss this with gorgeous lime juice and a little olive oil, a little salt. I can make one of my beautiful dressings in my NutriBullet or my mini prep Cuisinart, where I just take like hemp seeds and garlic and a little spice and orange juice, and whatever. You've seen so many. I have over 110 salad recipes on this channel. So these are little baby romaine lettuce and really tight. You want to pick them. You want to pick them. You want to, well, you do pick them at the farmer's market stand when they're tight and they feel solid on the inside. And this is just a beautiful lettuce to put a dollop of a pate on. If you want to eat heartier raw food and you're afraid that you won't be satisfied, please look up my walnut pate, my nut tuna pate. I'm thinking of making that soon. It is such a good thing to have in the refrigerator. In the colder months, it's really important to have maybe macadamia nut cheese. That I did a cream sauce at the end of my carrot ginger soup that I just made. I want to do a separate video for that, because having the macadamia nut cream sauce with probiotics in it that helps us to digest the nuts better is so helpful to have just a dollop of that. You can make the strongest soup, like my One True Thing green soup, and then put a dollop of the cream sauce on top, and I am telling you, it is so satisfying. My ebook's going to come out by the end of November on soups and smoothies. My very first recipe ebook, very exciting. And my DVDs they were out of print for a long time, but we finally got a whole bunch made so you can buy them on Amazon. So there's a liquids only DVD, which is beautiful recipes for blended things, and there's a tonics DVD. So that one's kind of fun. And so there we have it for I'm sitting here like hoping I have a pate to magically appear on this. But it's so easy to make a pate, because all a pate means is that you're taking some nuts or seeds, okay, and you're blending them in a Cuisinart with some spices and maybe some other veggies, but you're blending it up and so that it's fine. And then you could put a little dollop and it's beautiful. You could put even a little avocado on here and mushrooms. These are the Fuyu persimmons. See how they're flat-bottomed? Flat-bottomed. These are safe to eat whenever. Hard as a rock, softer, totally safe. The pointy ones are the ones you have to watch out for. I say it so many times, but it's so true. Do not bite into the Hachia persimmons. I'll show you the difference. See? Pointy, flat. So, leave them out. If you find them, they're most likely going to be very hard. You're going to leave them on your counter until all parts of them feel so very soft. So now what do we have? We have another Mary Poppins bag. And this one we have some onions. That's going to be nice in a salad or sauteed with the beet greens. Now look at this chard. Wow, Coleman Family Farms. How beautiful this is. And I will tell you that chard blended up makes an amazing soup. Beautiful, soft, mild, yet fiber-rich, chlorophyll-rich, nutrient-dense. I have to say that this is one of my favorite things to make a soup with. You're getting the greens. It's not quite as bitter as in my One True Thing green soup is strong. It's got cilantro and dandelion. But you can take this, blend this with water and lemon and salt and garlic and maybe some carrots or a beet if you want. And then, or if not, you put a little piece of apple in to sweeten it. And at the very end, and I say the very end, you add the avocado. After you've blended all your greens, then you add the avocado in at the very end, because if you blend avocado for too long, you will end up with a mousse, not a soup. So this is just wildly vibrant. That's going to be something today. And we have beautiful roses. Now these are real roses from somebody's garden. Herbie got them for me, and they smell like real roses. So just in the meantime, we're going to go like this. But I want you to know that I cut my flowers regularly. Every day, every other day, I just trim a little off the bottom, put fresh water, and they last so much longer. And you also want to take off many of the leaves here, because they'll absorb the water, and we want everything to get to the bud. So these are gorgeous and they smell like roses and they remind me, I have my mom's picture out. This is my mom, Beverly. She was so pretty. Anyway, Beverly. So, here she is. She reminds me of roses. The month that I was taking care of her, the 40 days from the day I got there to the day she passed, I was having pink roses by her bedside and downstairs at all times. And it really made a difference. We welcomed in love and light, and there was no sickness in the house. It really just felt like love. And for those of you who don't know, I lost my mom to a brain tumor, and that's not a hereditary thing. That's you know, that happens because of diet and food that's eaten and emotions that are kept in. And so my mom has left me with an even greater legacy than all of the beautiful things she taught me about flowers and food and how to make a home nice and how to be nurturing and how to take care and how to see the beauty in imperfection and how to always take things to the next level, make them more beautiful, more exciting. And she was very celebratory. So beyond even that, in the things that she learned and did not learn in this lifetime, I was left with great lessons in which to share what happens when we hold on to our emotions and we don't let them out. The food is one thing, but when we're holding on to a lot of clutter in our homes or a lot of pain in our bodies, we become full with it, and we develop a shell around us so that the pain can't come out, but beauty and love can't come in, and the high vibration can't come in. And so while my mom was extraordinarily high vibration and generous and loving and giving, eventually the things that you eat and the toxins you take in and the pharmaceutical pills and all of those things take their toll and they affect our organs. So when they told her she had high cholesterol, take Lipitor, okay? She takes the medicine. Then the medicine can poorly affect the liver. Then they tell her, well, you have liver problems. We need to give you this medicine. And then the liver medicine affects the kidneys. And guess what? The kidney medicine affects the heart. And your whole body's toxic and you're not your lymphatic system is not equipped to, you're not moving your body that much and your lymph system isn't moving and everything is just like the whole sewage system of the body is not flowing. We need to sweat, we need to move our bodies, we need to not only let out the toxins of the food we eat, but also the emotions that we feel. We need to be able to release. And it's hard and it's painful, but it does pass. So if you cry, it passes. If you get angry, it passes. But these are all navigational tools in which we can say, I don't feel great. Something's not working right, and I'm going to fix it. And we can fix it. We can fix the relationship issues. We can fix the bodily issues. We have that power. And so while I say raw food isn't everything, it's the very first thing because it enables us to clean up our bodies so that we can be clear enough to feel what's working and what's not. You know, who's working, who's not, who can I communicate with? What can I do to make my life better? Last but not least, speaking of liver, no, it's not last actually. Oh, it's not last. We've got some goodies. I'll talk about the liver after. Okay, these are really cool, and I got these from Coleman Family Farms, and they're called it's like a cucumber family. It's called a stuffing cucumber. And it's definitely Spanish, and it's not my language. I learned French in high school, and I've studied Italian, and my Spanish is so poor. I know somebody's going to jump in and tell me. It's a stuffing cucumber. So when you cut it open, it's not filled. Well, let's cut one open. They said you can steam them. That sounds lovely to me, to steam these. You can eat them raw, julienne them. Then on the inside, they're sort of empty. And so you can put a little pate in there. How beautiful to maybe steam this or eat it raw. But I'm going to do this and put a little pate in there. Ooh, with some spicy pepper. I'm going to... And this will do cucumber. Like a happy, fresh cucumber that we're going to fill. Okay, so now... Oh, and then I love taking these little red peppers. And cutting the top off. Scooping those out and putting a little pate in there as well. So... I'm just wanting to put my hair in a ponytail right now, really badly. I might have to do that. So, it's really exciting. Now we're down to the liver. we're down to the dandelion. Okay. Now dandelion doesn't do this for us, but it helps us to detoxify our liver. And it's really important to have a healthy, clean liver, not only for beautiful looks, because your eyes get whiter when your liver is clean, but it's how your body's purifying and filtering toxins. And if your liver is clogged and stuck, the toxins are going to stay in your body. And that is what happened to my mom, I believe. There were a lot of toxins in her environment. Please do not ever have mothballs in your home. They were stored under her bed. Please do not have fabric sheets in the dryer. And there are so many cleaning supplies on the market that are toxin free, and we want those. It is possible to have a clean house not using chemicals, okay? Our surroundings, our homes are as important as what we put in our bodies. So that's the next step, everybody. I want you to feel like you have a clean, clear, and bright home without these harsh chemicals that we do ingest when we breathe them. So, love, 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 love. I have limes. I have lime love. I'm going to have a party here. So I love you guys. Get your greens on. Big, gorgeous greens. And I will see you soon.